Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Kansas City Royals. It's Royals baseball coming up next. Heath Fillmyer is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, talking about a team that's on a roll right now, D-Roll. How about this? Through the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, D-Roll, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this in this stadium right now, and hopefully it continues.
And the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Altogether a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees the game time temperature. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. No home runs just yet and 4 RBIs. And it's fouled away. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them, and the umpire, too.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Asher Wojciechowski will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Nicky Lopez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Nicky Lopez.
Here's the pitch. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is there. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Gordon. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 now to Gordon. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall
66.
and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. Gordon leads off first with 1 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santander waits on it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth,
In is Jorge
right
Soler.
fielder,
He takes his first
Jorge
cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready now. The pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. Popped him up. Davis has a play. And the inning is over. Royals leave 1. Still no score. Now is the DH, Dwight Smith Jr. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
batting fifth.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field, can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as it's grounded sharply to first, and they'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting
Digging in, Austin
the center
Hayes.
fielder, Austin Hayes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. With Merrifield next to hit, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
With Merrifield.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mancini moving back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting fifth.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Batting seventh.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. KC down in order. We'll move to the third with no score.
Back now at Kauffman Stadium, home of the Royals, who've benefited from solid pitching all season long. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. He's set. Here it comes. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's Merrifield on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now in the box, Maikel Franco. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Designated hitter, Maikel.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now at the plate, Bubba Starling. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way.
1-0.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
2 balls and a strike now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. To 2-2 now. 3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Nicky Lopez.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Nicky Lopez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Here's the tag by Iglesias, and they've got him at second base.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Hit on the ground to short. Iglesias is up with it. And the throw is not going to be in time, as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. The 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D-Roll, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
No balls and 1 strike. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Fouled off. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but
right fielder,
you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Looking at his career totals, Soler is exactly a .260 hitter. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Ready with the 2-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Left center, base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
With Merrifield next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And he is in there.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador Perez.
And up steps Salvador Perez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-2. He's running again. Gets him looking up around the letters. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Royals 3 and the Orioles 0. Ready for another chance? Ramon Urias. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler is there. He's got it 1 away. In now for the O's, Trey Mancini, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball that's outside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
3-1 to him now. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Bounce to first. He's right there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third base.
Settling in now, Renato Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. And it's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Digging in now, Dwight Smith Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Ready on 0-2. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this one will bounce into the wall. Nunez rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score, as it's now a 2-run game.
And you can't count your chickens before they hatch. He was one strike away from getting out of this inning, but then he gives up that blast that brings the runner home from first, and he's not out of the woods yet.
To the plate now, Anthony Santander, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Soft liner towards short. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Austin Hayes the next to bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. A ball and a strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 2 costly errors, and a runner left. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's safe.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Michael Bronco.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a drive by Franco, deep left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. 2-run home run off the bat of Michael Franco. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish. But he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
At the plate, Bubba Starling.
Bubba.
As he grounds one briskly to short. Iglesias is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nicky Lopez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch lays off 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. So 1-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
At the plate now, Alex Gordon. He swings and lines it to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Wade LeBlanc answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
LeBlanc.
Into the box, Ryan O'Hearn, and he will knock this ball down. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
The right fielder, number 12.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
LeBlanc is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
The catcher.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Win.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Austin Wins stands in as he looks at a called strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The first baseman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Struck him out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 11, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
In now, Jose Iglesias. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Stepping up now, Whit Merrifield. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Whit Merrifield.
First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the left side. And that's the first out.
Up next for the Royals, the catcher, Salvador.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mancini moving back, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up 1 for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. From the stretch. Liner toward right center, and that's going to get down out there. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Number 7.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the 0-1. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here
The
so
center
far,
fielder,
D-Roll.
number
Home
11.
run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Spin and a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting. The shortstop.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nicky Lopez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But that'll land foul, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Royals settle for just the 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. KC leads this one 6-2. Striding in once again, Trey Mancini. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Now the pitch.
Mancini.
Chopped out to short. Right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Into the box, Renato Nunez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Dwight Smith Jr. as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That fastball really got away from him there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They still trail here. It's 6-2. In once again, Alex Gordon is working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Alex Gordon.
He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit for Gordon. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Nobody out, runner on first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Santander waits on it. He's got it 1 away. So stepping in, Jorge Soler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 change up the way he was, that was pretty special.
Merrifield.
To the plate now, Whit Merrifield. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Mancini is there, 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Salvador Perez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Brendan Bailey gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Up next to the Royals.
Hunter Dozier digging in now.
Hunter.
He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But not before the Royals strike for 3 on this 3-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7-8-9 due up to start the 7th. It's the Royals 9 and the Orioles 2. Ian Kennedy is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Austin Hayes. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. High and deep to right center. Starling is under it for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready now for Baltimore. Austin Wynns. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Behind 0-2 now. Just a touch outside. 1-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Chris Davis at the plate now, as he drives a liner to right center. Starling is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. For the play that time taken and ruled a strike. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded to short. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the center
fielder. At the plate, Bubba Starling. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Nicky Lopez.
Stepping in now, Nicky Lopez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Alex Gordon. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Scooped up. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, number 66.
At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. 8th inning coming up. It's the Royals 10 and the Orioles 2. New inning set to get underway. So coming to the plate, Jose Iglesias. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, second base.
At the plate, Ramon Urias. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. After it is Soler. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
striding into the box, Trey Mancini. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Hit back up the middle. Merrifield brings it in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Orioles down on just 4 pitches, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Coming to the plate now,
Leading
Jorge
up
Soler.
for the Royals,
A couple of singles for him
right
in
fielder,
4 trips for him this
Jorge
afternoon.
Soler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. In there, a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where
Now
no
back,
doubles
second
defense
baseman.
comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
At the plate, Whit Merrifield, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. And he'll get in there safely.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. One there. On to first, and Perez grounds into a double play.
Now batting, third baseman.
So base is empty now
Hunter.
after the double play. And set to go as the third baseman, Hunter Dozier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th
The
run of the
batter,
game,
number 7.
and they're showing no signs of
Designated
slowing
hitter.
down. Just an
Mike
absolute onslaught from this
Rocco.
offense.
Into the box, Michael Franco. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Dozier blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So 1 run here on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. The Royals are on top, 11-2.
Your
Jake
attention,
Kalish
please.
comes on from the pen,
Now
hoping to
pitching for the
finish this
Royals.
one off here in the top of the
Number
9th.
74, Jake Kalish.
Ready now, Renato Nunez starting things for his side
Leading
in
off
the
for the
9th
Orioles,
as they face the
the third baseman,
improbable odds of
Renato
trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
At the plate now, Dwight Smith Jr. as he
Dwight
looks at a fastball
Smith
that's
Jr.
in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Fouled away. No outs, nobody on. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2, and it's fouled away. The 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. He loses him on ball 4.
The left fielder, number 25. Anthony.
Standing in, Anthony Santander. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Now the 2-1 is low and outside for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
A runner at first with no outs here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Austin Hayes. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Soler. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Now at the plate, Austin wins. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Baltimore down to their final strike. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Royals posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Heath Fillmyer notches his 3rd win of the year. Asher Wojciechowski couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.